Hi, for those of you who don't know me or who are new to my channel, my name is Danny, and today I'm going to be talking about 8 products that I don't use for my baby. So I have 6 children. My oldest is 12, my youngest is only 5 months old, so I have been around the block as far as baby products go, and I have bought some things that I regret buying, or I have just never purchased certain things because I couldn't afford it, or I really just thought it was unnecessary. So here are a few items that I consider unnecessary and you might want to think twice about before buying. So the first one is probably the most controversial one, but it's binkies. So I have tried giving my children binkies. I feel like almost with every baby I've had, I've tried giving them a binky, and I don't use them. My babies never seem to care for them. They don't keep them in their mouths. I have to train them to take the binky. And while I'm in the middle of it, I'm thinking, why am I training my child to take this binky just to have to untrain them and get them to not be addicted to the binky once they're older? So I know it's often very convenient to be able to just plug your baby's mouth and get them to be quiet, if you're in a public setting or whatever. Or I know a lot of babies love the binkies and it's very self-soothing to them. But for me personally, they have been completely unnecessary. So the second thing is a standalone baby tub. So I have bought the huge, baby tub that you fill up with water and then you have to drain it, and it's just a pain. They're huge, they're bulky, you have to somehow get the water in them, make sure it's the right temperature, all that. It's just so much easier to buy a little tub insert that you can put in your normal bathtub and just fill your tub with water. So I use that instead. And the third thing, sorry if I keep looking down, I'm looking at my notes. The third thing is a wipe warmer. So I do not use wipe warmers. I think they're unnecessary. Your baby will get used to the temperature of the wipes. Maybe they will be a little bit squirmy when they're newborn. It's been my experience, babies that are newborn kind of just oh, what are you putting on my behind? That's so cold. But they get used to the wipe very quickly, within a few weeks, I would say. And so I would just not buy one because it's a waste of money, and your child will get used to the temperature of the wipes. The fourth thing is a baby pillow. The big pillows, they have really expensive ones, they have cheaper versions on Amazon that you put your baby in to keep them contained, I guess. I have never bought one, and I've had 6 children, and I've survived perfectly well without them. Even after I had multiple children and I had to, be more careful with the baby getting tugged at or touched by the older children, I've still never found it necessary to purchase a baby pillow. The fifth thing is a stand-alone high chair. So I've always lived in a relatively small house, and I just haven't had a huge kitchen that I had lots of room to put a high chair in. And so I just buy the ones that you can clip on to a standing chair, and you don't have to have the entire high chair taking up floor space in your kitchen. And the sixth thing is a nursing pillow. So I know some people swear by these and they love them, but I, with my last baby, bought a breastfeeding pillow. It was actually called my breast friend, I believe. And it was just so annoying. You would have to pull it behind you. It's marketed so it's oh, it gives you more back support, but it was such a pain. You're always holding your baby in one hand, and you only have the one hand to put the pillow around you, and you're trying to tug it around you and in front of you, and you have to clip it also to keep it to stay. And how do you clip something with one hand while you're holding your baby? It was just a huge pain. Spent a bit of money on it, at least it felt like a bit for me, and it just drove me crazy. I would just grab a regular pillow off my bed and use that instead, and it was so much faster and more convenient. The seventh thing is a bottle warmer. So I do mostly breastfeed my babies, so maybe this is different for those who formula feed, but I do not need a bottle warmer. Even when I do use formula or breast milk that I have to warm up, it's really easy and fast to just heat it up in the sink with warm water. You can put it in a bowl or a cup, just use the hot water to heat it up, and I feel like it's just as fast. I've never owned a bottle warmer, so maybe those who have purchased one feel like they were worth it, but I've never felt the need to purchase one, and I have had 6 children. The 8th thing is a diaper genie, or a specific garbage can with the bags in it for the diapers. I have had 1 or 2 of these, and they did not contain the smell enough. I felt like by the time the bag got full, the smell was just coming out anyway, because there were so many diapers in there, and the diapers were so old, the ones at the bottom. So it was just gross to me. I would prefer to just throw the diapers away in my normal trash cans, and if I started smelling them, I would just empty the trash can and put a new liner in. So those are 8 of the things that I consider unnecessary for babies. Thanks for watching.